tapped by Howe. Douglas, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. Gibson heads in for the goals. Stratton marks on the run. That had some power behind it. And the mark will be paid. Bumps the pigskin. Rioli takes it well. Boots it. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. The loose ball picked up by Jacobs. Gibson receives the ball. Approaching the goals now. Gibbs feeds the hand pass out. Whitecross pummels in. Sends it into the open paddock. McGovern taps it. Stratton throws the ball. Free kick. What do you think, Richo? Can he make this one?
I would expect him to get this, Dennis.
45 metres out. McGovern missed the kick altogether. He holds his breath. He's kicked that straight into the confectionery stand, out on the full. Sends the Sharon on its way. Shields marks.
Shields got a really good footballing brain. It's been cut off. Hand passes to the running man. Sloan handballs to space. McGovern with his head down. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Birchall, just the better man in that contest.
Sends it on its way. Rioli looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that.
Mitchell sends it back. Sicily goes for home.
40 metres out. Impey will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. Perfect kick. The first. Howe punches. Birchall gets the ball. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Mitchell bumped off the ball. Boots it. Rioli with the mighty fist. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Nice contested mark by Roughhead. If anyone ever doubted your value to this side, young man, you've just blown it away with an incredible goal. Howe nicely outclassing Jacobs. He gets his hands on the footy. He timed the release to perfection. Gets boot to leather. Nice contested mark by Puopolo. Gets boot to leather. Sicily has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Richo, your thoughts on the first quarter?
They're in front and they deserve to be in front. They step.
Here we go again, quarter number 2.
There are only two options regarding commitment. You're either in or out. There is no such thing as footy in between.
Dishes it off to the running player. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Handballs from the tackle. Puopolo runs past and gets the ball. Howe goes long and gets the goal. He sinks his first goal. Jacobs with first hands to the ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Birchall has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He boots it. Howe with an easy mark. He lines it up with the goal. He slams that on the boot. He marks the ball. Impey lines up. Puts boot to ball.
Talia passes. These possessions just keep ticking over for Douglas. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. Puopolo intercepts it. The Hawks sending out Howe. Jacobs punches it. Clean tap by Shields. Guided by Ziegler. Gathers the ball. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. He's heading for home. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Now we've got a ball up. Big leap. Puopolo with the football.
Mitchell has got a great technique, but he needs to put a bit more beef around his shoulders to be a real bone cruncher. He clears the ball. Mitchell gains possession. Rioli by hand. He taps it. He gets the loose ball. Douglas with the ball. He gets his hands on the footy.
He gets another possession. Talia with a perfect drop punt. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. They've conceded possession. He's a pretty easy kick. A chance to add one more to his tally. Roughhead with a great kick.
rough head, got a really good footballing brain.
Brand without a touch, the clearance by Jenkins. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Good tap from O'Brien. Hartigan, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. McGovern taps. Ziegler guides it. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Gibson runs past and gets the ball, perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines the shot up. Betts pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Whitecross with the pickup. Jams it on the boot. Great mark. And that's the end of the term with the Hawks, 24. The third quarter has begun.
Do not let what you can do interfere with what you can do.
Howe taps. He controls the bouncing ball. He gains possession. Jacobs runs past and gets the ball. Shot by O'Brien. Gets the behind. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Otten is a pretty decent kicker. The
hand picker position, this is it, straight in front of the goals. He'll be happy with that.
Henderson can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
Huge leap with the ball now. Mitchell lays a strong tackle and forces the ball to spill free. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this.
The Hawks have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. O'Meara intercepted that well. The mark will be paid.
45 metres out. Sicily takes aim for goals. He's out of room, and he has to cross the boundary. Into the game comes O'Brien. Hit by Jacobs. Rioli takes a shot. Give him a rap and they'll let you down every time, Richard.
A real letdown there, Den.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, Adelaide haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. He gets boot to the ball.
There'll be a ball up close to goal. First hand's important. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He steadies now in front of goal. McGovern should have no trouble from here. Nice drop punt. Betts controls it. Well, some might call it smart. I call it a point. It's not the score he was looking for. He has space for an easy mark. Whitecross slams it on the boot. Deft touch from Stratton. Low spearing kick. A nice uncontested mark for Rioli. His stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. The Crows trail by 31. They certainly have... After the break, the players should be eager to get started and finish the game with a win for their side.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
Sloan with the hand pass. Prawley hand passes out to space, just in time with that kick. Hands it out to open space. Brand with the tap. Deft touch from Mitchell. Dishes it off by hand. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Jacobs gets the tap. Deft touch from Puopolo. Clean tap by Burton. Crouch taps. Durade approaches tackles like some people approach chocolate. Is in his possession. He lays off the pass. Sicily. Again, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Punched by Howe. Controlled by Sicily.
Douglas is capable in a negating role, but he will need to ensure he's checking his opponent very tightly. Howe is just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Crouch sharks the ball away. That's holding the ball. Puopolo boots it.
Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Now, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Gets a handball away. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Can you count that as a moral victory? It's not the score he was looking for. Stratton waiting for his teammates to break. They're using the Tokyo subway play. A favourable bounce. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Goes wide for a behind. It's not the score he was looking for.
Stratton has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Gibbs handballs it. McGovern heading for goal. A goal to the Crows.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Effective hit out there. He's got the footy in his hands. Gibson gets a free kick after throwing the ball. Gibson with a wobbly kick. He collects the loose ball. Kicked by O'Mara. Hands like dinner plates. Durade with a clinical drop punt. He wins the contest.
Sloane's just got a strong pair of hands when it comes to marking. Jenkins gains the loose ball. Betts onto the ball. Gibson with the tap. Gibbs with the football. McGovern handballs to the man on the move. The Crows are trailing.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Jacobs with first hands to the ball. Able to grab it on the half volley. There you have it. It's all over. At the end of the game, the Hawks are leading Adelaide 38-15. That's it for us. I will see you again.